maybe then. Let's see. So now that I hit go live, if I go to YouTube Studio, check real quick. Live. Good, good. And we're live. Wow, okay. Let's make sure that goes away. Let's go ahead and let some people know so we can get this stream going. Because we are currently up and running. We'll get to slashing our way through everything in a second. But real quick, I'm just going to go here and share this copy link. And let's put that in our Discord, shall we? Promotion, there we go. There we go. Now, should be able to check the chat if I just go in here. Should be able to look at my own thing. There we go. Now I'm able to look at the chat. That's all set up. And with that set up, let's go ahead and turn this light here out so I can actually see better. Alright, what's up, Frost Bros? Welcome back to the stream. We're here in Elden Ring. Time to get back to some grinding. Because last we left off, we just started dealing with these guys. And ooh, this guy has glowing eyes. That means he has more runes and stuff. Okay. Alright, come on. There we go. There's a whole bunch of runes. Yeah, there's... Oh shoot, these guys can bleed. I didn't even know. That's actually kind of cool. Go. Alright, I guess we can just mosey on this way. And we can just go ahead and head down this elevator. Now, if I remember correctly, there should be... Yep, there's a whole other section back here. Group. Yeah, there's a whole other area down this area. If I remember correctly, these guys were fire guys. Oh yeah. Alright, so we have item crafting. We can't make any more of those. Oh well. Alright, we have this guy with a lantern. I'm gonna wait for him to do his thing. Got this guy down here with a lantern. Let's go ahead and just run up behind this guy. There we go. backstabbing. And there we go. That one taken out. Alright. Now we have this area. Should lead to a boss ring. There's also a somber smithing stone right up here. I'm just going to grab that real quick to help with leveling up our Duvia by 1. And just in case we die to this guy. Boss required ahead. Oh yeah, and we have probably plenty of smithing stones now. Yes, we have enough smithing stones to get our great knife to +3. So even if we lose in this area. Alright. We have a stone digger troll. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. All the stuff that's you would expect to be dangerous with a normal troll is dangerous with this guy. Thank goodness for medium load. Alright, let's heal up out of that. Come on. There we go. Got some bleed in and a crit. Heal up out of that. Yeah, Slayer of Shins. Got the Roar Medallion. We're not going back for the runes that are being guarded by those dogs because you know what? That would just be a horrible idea. So we're just going to head back on out here. And that's right, we're over in this area. Tell you what, we can fast travel now, so let's just head right back to the merchant here.
This way,
Get our
tarnished.
weapons. Oh,
May I have a word? A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk I surmise is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent.
yeah, I can call Torrent.
As I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master.
Yay, spirit summons.
'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly. As they recall battles past, now it is thine.
Alright, now we can summon spirit summons whenever we want. also talk to Melina, and we also have Ash of War stuff. So of course, on the Great Knife, we could give it Storm Stomp or Bloody Slash. Now, thing about Bloody Slash, as you can see, it gives blood loss buildup, like more of it, and the way the Great Knife works is with blood exaltation, it gives a lot more than normal. So we can definitely put Bloody Slash, just a bleed weapon on this, and that'll bring that up to 58 blood loss buildup on our Great Knife. And if I just show y'all real quick, as you can see, it outbleeds our Reduvia currently. But with the way these weapons work, the Reduvia does have better arcane scaling as a whole, so eventually we'll be able to outbleed with our Reduvia rather than the Great Knife. But either way, this is just going to still be insanely powerful. So of course, instead of leveling up, we're just going to upgrade our daggers. So as you can see, this will increase the arcane scaling and dex scaling of the weapon. And as you can see, another level up would already bring it up to C scaling, which is pretty good. And as you can see, leveling up weapons with blood excitation will increase the blood loss buildup, not increase the arcane scaling, only the dex scaling, which doesn't affect the actual damage. And there's that fully 100%ed. So now we have a total of, what's that? So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that's 112 of the blood exaltation, all in just power stancing, which is insane. Especially since you strike multiple times and deal a ton of damage, and yeah. It's basically just God tier at this point. And we're just going to only go up from here. Oh yeah, and if we increase our arcane, as you can see, it'll increase the damage on our Reduvia specifically. But if we increased our dex, it would increase all of our weaponry exceptionally, which is hilarious. We'll increase our dex. Yeah, as you can see, our Great Knife is the weakest weapon we have. Our bow is actually a little better. Ain't that something? Alright, so now we've dealt with that. We could go this way. We have a few areas we need to go through. We already took care of Fort Height. We have this area we can explore. We can go to Stormvale. We can head we can head south and explore this region. We have a lot ahead of us. Because of course, all of this is really just grinding.
Wait, well, you're
Oh yeah, and we can buy the last cracked pot, which is useful. And let's see what these things help us out with. So that's glowstone, cured meat, bone arrows, fletched bone arrows. Yeah, kind of useless stuff, honestly. The arrows is nice though. We'll take 25 of those.
goodbye.
And now we have plenty of those, a few of those. Alright, and then of course all we need is thin beast bones. We just need smoldering butterflies for pots. But hey, all of those are kind of easy to grab. We can just run over here, kill these guys. They will give beast livers and bones and all sorts of great stuff, including these little dudes here. And I mean, they're not exactly the hardest to take care of. It's only difficult whenever they run into actual difficult enemies. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot. We should probably get our spirit summons ready. because they are kind of cool. You can summon like a bunch of wolves, or later on you can summon a clone of yourself. Jesus Christ. Ugh, the sheer amount of damage you can deal just to shred health bars is insane. That's insta-kill. Alright. So here's this area. You know what? I think we'll explore a little bit of the Stormvale region just so we can, oh yeah, I already got this race discovered. So of course, you can just run right through this area and you'll be ambushed by a bunch of people, and the torrent, the horse you get, is really useful for going through that area. However, alternatively, you can just run up this way, up this hill, destroying skulls on your way through, because if you have the Series X, it allows you to see skulls, which the skulls are like scattered everywhere throughout the world. You can't see them normally. And oh man, that was great. So anyways, up here you see all these Altus leaves, lightning strikes them and stuff. And there's all these rams that will try to headbutt you if you're, you know, standing around for too long or whatever. And they're somewhat of a nuisance, but, you know, being lesser animals, you can just whack them and kill them easily. However, there's an alternate route right over here where you can just run up to this spring, this spirit spring, and jump up here to Troll Mountain. And here's where all the lightning's coming from. It's all these trolls just warring up a literal storm. Of course, this area would be great for rune farming, because you can just kill all the trolls, get a bunch of runes, and then yada yada. I had to slay that turtle. He was evil. He was looking at me funny. Oh look, we have wolves. Yeah, you can fight them, leave them alone, whatever. That's the great thing about having torrent in this game, is you can literally just ignore a fight, just outright. However, there is a golden seed up here, and as you know, the golden seeds are useful for basically just getting a whole bunch of stuff. Also, Final Fantasy Wolf Encounter. Yes, all those guys just come out of nowhere from the sky. Uh-oh. They're here. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of damage. Alright, of course we can add a charge to our flasks. Allocate our flasks so we have 2 mana. There we go, and then the rest will literally just go to Crimson. Also, there's a stone sword key right here that can be used to go in any stone sword key areas.
Everyone who came with me, only to have their arms taken. Did you know? If you're grafted by the spider, it's quite the...
Now we get a
on your own, are
sitting
you?
sideways emote.
Heading to enticed. Well, that makes... I don't have your... It's scary. I want to be... I'm nothing but a craven.
Yeah, most people don't want to get their limbs
I know.
removed.
Can you take this? The poor thing deserves.
And she gives us a
someone's
jellyfish.
raven. It'll be glad. It was a pleasure to. Oh, tell them I love. I'm finally getting the hang.
Yeah. Well, anyways, the sitting sideways emote is kind of cool. But you just chill out, you know? Moving on, we're just going to head up this way. Reason why is quite simple. Because you see, we have another boss fight coming up. So of course we can take the main road here, but there's ballistas lining the roadway, and I'm not even joking. Like, if you went down the main road, they would just gun you down. They would literally just shoot you to death with this ballista here. And we just evaporated them in seconds. Now we got this dude with a shield coming in. This guy's having a bit of a crisis, a bit of a panic attack, because, I mean, he did just see his friends get evaporated in front of him, and we just eradicated him like he was nothing. So yeah, we just took care of that. Now, we have ourselves a grace we can rest at. And I think it's time for us to show you what some real fights look like. Of course, this here is a NPC summon. We'll just summon him because why not? We're just going to take a step here. We have Rogier coming in. And let's just walk forward, shall we? Let's just see what happens.
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Yeah, Branches, I know this dance. You're about to be the one that extinguishes.
Blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished. Put these foolish ambitions to rest.
Well, that was a good first attempt. We got him down to O. I think we can gangbang him pretty well. Yeah, let's do a second attempt. That was actually getting close. I think all we have to do is just get the timing a little better. That was getting very close just with that alone. Alright. Got you now.
blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Oh shoot. Rogier did that. Well, took 2 tries, but we got it. Pouch obtained, runes obtained. I think we are about ready to level up and then head somewhere else. Oh,
Forgive me. To see whether and it seems my worry torrent, whereas I'm in. There is but one I can take gathering.
round table
Very
board,
well,
you say?
let my
Yeah.
hand-
Yeah, I'll touch your hand, see what happens. Oh, you know, that kind of feels a little funny. It feels like... Alright, there we go.
Oh,
Here.
welcome. I teach incantation and explore so that one ensuring. By the way, you do.
I see it.
Most tarnished. You are
Yes,
well.
yes, totally see it. I'm such a rare breed, you know. Yeah, Urgent Heal is really the only thing I can
May the
cast with
golden-
my low faith. That's funny.
Ah, hello. I'm, well, the honor of one's house. By the way, she's my servant. Take your eyes off if you find her.
But yeah, and we have the arena.
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last very well. It is safe here.
Oh yeah, I can let my guard down. I mean, not like I really have much of a way to let my guard down, but hey, it is what it is. We also have
You're
this
new
guy
from
down
no
here.
matter how you're up.
We can just upgrade our bow. That's good. Alright. And then, of course, we have that person in there, Fia. She will, well, she will debuff you. I would not talk to her. And also get an emote from this guy. Just like that. And there's a merchant down here you can buy stuff from. Like stone sword keys, for instance. Which you can use to, again, go into many areas. You can also buy yourself a longbow, which is definitely an upgrade from our current bow. Yeah, we could... Yeah, we're going to do longbow. Has the increased range and stuff, you know. There's, of course, knight armor, scimitar, rapier. Rapier has better scaling and better crit damage, but we're going to get a better weapon for that anyways. Scimitar is good for warriors. Yada yada. Yeah, I just wasted a couple of smithing stones on my short bow. Oh well. Let's see here. What to upgrade? We'll level our intelligence up because I am planning on getting a staff soon. Now, speaking of which, we do have a fight we can do back down here with a guy who has a staff. So if we just head down here, let's see if we can take on the Mad Tongue Albanurk. Alberic. Alberic is going to be a problem for us at the moment, but we can take him out later. So of course we're going to need to get stuff and get geared and get ready for more fights like that, because that's not going to be the only challenge on the road. I mean, you saw how Margaret was, even though we did kind of just evaporate him in seconds. I think we can still get a emote from this guy who can help us out with Mistwood in a certain activity in Mistwood. About the howling in
I
Mistwood.
suppose he must still be skulking about. Next time you hear the wolf, don't fret. I just have it.
There you go. You get a emote that lets you snap, so you can basically just go ahead and lure down the guy once you get to him. Instead of one of these, it would be a snap. Just like that. A snap, and that lets, well, you know who want to come down and say hello. And of course there's a whole other area down here as well. So we're just going to head over here so we can get more runes, more golden seeds, more items. Basically the whole shebang shabong, because I want to grind up this character so he can be ready for the DLC. Without him being in like New Game Plus 20. Like my current character. So we're going to just head on out this way. If we just ride on forward, should eventually find ourselves at the ruins. We have a bear here. Bunch of bears. Yeah, watch out for the bears, because not only are the great bears here dangerous, so are the little bears. Little bears will eat you to shreds. Now, should be able to head south and reach it that way. Alright. Hey, would you look at that? We can see them up there.
Who goes there? Carly sent you, did he? Ever the bloody busybody. Maybe to him you don't seem so strange. The name's Blythe. I'm looking for a man who goes by Darrowell. He fled somewhere nearby. Or so I've heard. Come tell me if you find him before I do. I can offer you ample reward.
Alright, now we can go ahead and fight Dowell, who, well, is at a certain location. But first, we do have a few more things to do here, including visiting the tree over here. First, we have a scarab. That'll get us a ground slam, which is nice. And here we're at the minor herd tree. We can get some crystal tears. Like the green crystal tear, which basically helps us with stamina recovery. There's another item that helps us with, well, it helps us with having more stamina. But there's another, like, talisman, which can help us with stamina recovery, which we will get at some point soon. If we head here into the Sophia River well, this will take us on down. And if we just go all the way down, we will eventually find ourselves we will find ourselves in what is essentially Blackreach from Skyrim, or ESO. I mean, just look at this. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Like, look at just the sheer amount of lights floating around this massive open cave, far, far away from any actual civilization. Not in any, X or Z axis, but in a Y axis. Straight down, below everyone's feet. Like the dwarves or the dark elves. And of course there's plenty of stuff going on down here. Plenty of new enemies too. Enemies like, magic people who you can find all just chilling out around these areas. And as you can see, they're all like sloths. You can just run up behind them. They move at like 1 mile an hour. And really the only way you can beat these guys is because, well, you can just move around them easily. And easily telegraph all of their attacks. The only danger they pose is when they outnumber you. Because once they outnumber you, that's when things can get a little hectic. As you can see, these guys are like stone enemies. They don't exactly take damage the same way other enemies do, in the sense that you can break poise with a simple attack. But you can still easily... Yeah, they do a ton of damage. Okay. Noted. We're not going to fight these guys because they just overwhelmed us. Although, no, not doing that. That would be crazy talk. We're just going to hop on Torrent because it is actually possible down here. And we're just going to ride right past these guys, pretending they don't even exist. Because there's very little that they can actually do to stop us because of just how slow they are. The only threat they really pose is outnumbering you whenever you're moving slower and taking your time. But if you just run right past them like I just did, they don't even realize what just happened. Because in their eyes, they just saw a blur. The world just goes by a lot faster, I guess, and so that's why their reaction times are so slow. It's almost like they're on drugs. They're on drugs, I'll tell you. And these guys are a bit more dangerous because they have bubble magic. Which bubble magic can do some damage. It's not the strongest, mind you. But you still want to be careful of it. Because, I mean, that was one little bit from all those shots and... Oh, there's that one dead. Yeah, these guys hit real hard. But even then... Alright, now... There's this area down here. So... The whole goal behind this these things you just have to take out as quickly as possible. So we're going to Mighty Shot. Okay, crap. Alright, well, that sucks. We're gonna have to try and take care of that scarab again. We were going to do that. Oh look, Somber Smithing Stone, tier 4. Ain't that something? We're gonna need higher tiers. Alright, so what we're going to do is rest at this grace. And run right back to where we were. And we're just going to try and get the jump on that scarab and actually take him out. We're also going to do some experiments with these stone dudes. Because of course, gotta try and find better ways to take these guys out and stuff. Because if I'm going to have to deal with them, yeah, I'll have to learn how to destroy them faster. And of course, I know I could use bigger weapons and stuff, take care of these guys faster that way, but I like playing the nifty people, the quicky stabby people, you know. There we go. Yeah, just 2 bloody slashes would do perfectly. Alright. Oracle Bubbles. There we go. Alright, and with that done, we now have a spell which we can use to help us take care of people once we get ourselves a scepter, which we should be able to do after a second, after a bit. Because we should be able to find a way near some people who can sell us scepters and stuff. Of course, we have plenty of dudes who want to kill us, so we're just going to ignore them. Especially since we had a lot less health than I realized. But yeah, we should be able to see if that's a sorcery, which it is. Meaning it would take a scepter. It would take a scepter, and of course it requires a 19 intelligence and a 15 arcane. Thank goodness we have both. Now we're in a new area. This area should pose some new challenges and stuff, but should be able to deal with it all. You gotta love those Elden Ring messages. Message ahead. Message. Therefore praise the message. Therefore don't give up. You know, stuff like that. We have a Mr. Krabs there, but of course he's chill as long as you're chill. And now we're in the main attraction itself. We're in the actual open area. There should be a map around here. Also, there's a whole little like mini puzzle area. It's not really a puzzle as much as it's a spiral level collectathon. You light one of these areas, and of course the torches up there, they light up. So, light up all the torches, unlock a boss. And what's the boss? It's Lich King Bambi. Like, look at this thing. You can fight this thing. But of course you can't fight him in his current state. And now we're in this new area. There's of course that area right there, which we can go to later. But first we have ourselves a whole bunch of stuff to do. We have ourselves basically a list. We have to unlock all these areas. We have all these guys who will swing axes and try to shoot at us and stuff. It's not a good time. But we can grab ourselves a shield. Yeah, these spectral dudes, they're kind of annoying. Especially since they tank a lot of damage better than a lot of other guys. So of course rapid attacks can be a little annoying. Last we can grab more bones. We have a crab here. And scattered around the region we have little areas like this, but with braziers. Speaking of which, there should be a brazier right here, which we can easily run up to. Light. And just run away from these guys. Yeah, they're honestly not that big of a deal as long as you're, you know, not messing with the ones that have bows and arrows, because the ones with bow and arrows, oh, they can screw you up big time. We're actually going to grab one of those guys as a summon. Alright, of course, we have another area over this way. So we just head over here, we can just jump off. Light a torch. Yeah, that guy has a bow and arrow. He's going to shoot at us. It's going to suck. But it looks like he's not trying to hit us yet. We have this area with ladders, so we can just climb this way. We just run into this guy. Alright. Now we have plenty of time with him distracted to just climb up this way. He's going to, of course, be very mad and he's going to be coming this way. But that's fine. We can just, you know, wait for him. We'll ambush him. Once he... Oh, he has his bow out. He ain't playing. He's like, I'm going to shoot you. You pissed me off. I'm going to kill you. Let's have an archer duel. Boop. Boop. And just like that, you're taken care of. It gave us a potion refill. Yada yada. And now we can just run up this way. Friendship ahead. let's see. They weren't lying, by the way. I already know there's a merchant down here. And play some nice music.
Oh, a customer.
Yeah, customer. What you got? You have soap. You have a thing that will teach us how to make crab meat and cured meat. Soap, oil pot, rope oil pot. You have a larva tier, which is nice. You have dwelling arrows, which are cool. This guy has stone sword keys. We'll buy like 5 dwelling arrows.
Till next.
There we go. Of course, we have this flower in here, which will try to bring us down, but that's fine. We, of course, have these octopuses over here. The land octopuses you can find in the water, because that's just something interesting. Get good, scrub. Alright, just like that, there's all that taken care of. Oh, come on, you mean tell me you're mad because I was just trying to get a bunch of animals? Okay, these guys are actually getting fun to kill. Not even lying, like, seriously. Jordan just get fun to hunt down. Uh oh, we have a crab. I'm not even going to mess with him. 'Cause, I mean, he looks like he means business. Oh. We have ourselves a stomper. Stompers are about business. There we go. Sure showed him business. We also have ourselves a scarab. And he showed us square off, which can be useful, I guess. Of course, we also have a bridge up here. We have a whole bunch of rats, which we're going to get back to in a second, because I don't like rats in this game. The rats are kind of annoying. I swear, I don't know what it is with rats and Souls-likes. They're just always like the worst enemy in the game. And there we go. Took care of that guy. So we got some more bones. Some more bones to add to our collection. And we have more rats over here. And we have ourselves. Oh! Death. We have ourselves death. Well, dang. there was an annoying death. As you can see, we only have 3 torches to light now. Which is good news for us, at least. Because that means there's less stuff to light up. So we have all these areas. We have people shooting at us, which isn't good. We also have a spirit spring. Okay, I just love when the game decides to just overshoot us. Alright, alright. Let's see here. Let's try to go ahead and looks like Frankie, I noticed how you mentioned it's like a whisper. Well, I'm not sure how to really fix that. It seems like no matter what I try to do whenever it comes to audio settings, speaking at any volume, it always just comes out as a whisper. So the most I can do is just suggest that you turn your TV volume up or headset volume or whatever. I literally don't know how to fix that issue. Alright, let's see here. So we have ourselves a few areas where we can grab loots. And we have, from this angle, you can just see a knight just standing out there. Can't shoot at him or anything. But hey, stone sword key, that's nice. Yeah, but that knight would, from what I hear, that knight over there is actually a pretty tough boss. That could be fun to try at some point. Of course, we have this item here, which is just dwelling arrows. This way we have absolutely nothing. Alright, cool. We can just jump down here. Should be able to see more torch areas like that one off to the distance. Alright. Uh-oh. He's trying to shoot at us. Alright. Now, we have ourselves like 2 more torches I think we need to light up before we can fight Bambi. To get more souls and more, not more souls, but more runes. And of course, oh lord, we have the lightning bolts. Oh well. Give ourselves a grace. Oh. Ain't that some? Yeah, I guess sometimes it could just be me not speaking up all the way. I find it hard to try and convince myself that I'm speaking loud enough or try to actually understand, like, actually comprehend that I'm not speaking up that loud sometimes. Sometimes it's a little hard. But I'll try. I'll try to speak louder at least. Now, this should be the last torch we need to light. Yep. Mourned remains have awakened. Alright. Let's go fight Bambi. This should take us to another portal. Let's see. Alright. And now, we're right here at Bambi's little domain. Let's go ahead and knock us up a deer. Well, not knock us up, but like smack a deer. Whack him, slash him, bleed him, cut him. You know, the whole shebangle shebangle. Alright. We have ourselves a steak America, wolves, and a deer to fight. Alright, let's see if I can remember the whole moveset. Jesus Christ. Yikes, okay. Alright. Yep. Figures. Alright, let's see here. Knock up this deer, let's go. Yeah, I think the deer would enjoy that. Let's see here, Steak America. Alright. Now. Yeah, but if you actually watch the video on the phone, you could also comment in the actual live stream itself. Alright. God damn. Alright, there we go. Alright. Come on, baby. Hold on. this is... Oh. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna free cam it whenever I get close. Alright, come on. There we go. And dead. Okay. I think I'll take that as a sign to not take that out. Okay. I'll give it one more attempt. Because you know what, I got further this time. I think I can change up my strategy a little, because you know what? I am using the wolves and they're not doing a good job, like at all. They're getting evaporated instantly. I'm gonna go for a jellyfish. Let the jellyfish stay way in the back. So I'm gonna have to rush immediately. And just like that, you're going to get poisoned. That. No. Stay off, you stupid baby lich. What? Getting the timing on that attack is good. We'll come to Bambi Lich later, because there's no way we can destroy Bambi Lich like this at this power. We're gonna need some sorceries. I think it's about time that we unlock this area, fast travel to no location, try to get some sorceries, and yeah, we should probably start grinding to get like a staff at some point, because we should have, oh yeah, status menu. We have a 14 intelligence. If we get another 2 points of intelligence, we'll have more than enough. Wow. Okay. Yeah, okay. So those guys will shoot me down if I try to go that way, just normally. So let's try a different route, because I don't like getting shot. So if we just duck and weave, so the guys behind us don't shoot. Then if we go this way, around everything, should be able to... Oh god. This guy already sees us. Okay, let's Duck and weave. Duck and weave. Take the grace. There we go. Whew. Grace obtained. Alright. We still have an arrow sticking right out of her side. That's fine though. It only is 3 times the size of my person. How am I not dead yet? Stone sword key for this guy. It takes 2. Wow. Oh well, it's very worth it because going up here will actually give us a few things. I forget what it gives. Oh yeah, gives us the Great Charge Challenge. So we can do the Great Charge Challenge to get the Arsenal Charm, which is what we're going to need if we want to light roll even more efficiently. Because currently we're in medium roll with all our gear. Yeah, we're in medium roll. If we take off that and that, still medium roll. Light load if we take off our pants. So we're just going to keep all our clothes on because it's medium load regardless. But with enough endurance, we'll eventually go into light load. So of course, discovering this shrine, we're going to have ourselves a bit of a rune farm. Because right up here, we have, of course, a bunch of these guys who will explode instantly, giving us a few runes, but not that much. Honestly, good for just a little quick run. But where the real runeage is, from these guys right here. Of course, they're little nose. Palisade shield, though. Oh. Alright, so we're going to need a strategy for this. Because if we want to take care of these guys and actually get good rune farms, we're going to need to be able to abuse them. Because I've done it before, I can do it again. So, first thing first, run through this field, get all the runes we can, just activating all the landmines. Let's actually see how many runes these guys will actually give us. So, if we run through this area, we can trick this guy into shooting the ground. He'll miss, not even hit us. This guy will hit those roots. That's perfectly fine. He'll go to aim at us again. But if we run... So that happened. Wow. Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead and grab these guys. They'll explode. Alright. I'm gonna have to try yet another route. We'll get it eventually. I will turn this area into a rune farm yet. So, this guy will explode this area. This guy will explode this area. We can block off that guy's path. Block off this guy's path. You'll shoot. We'll grab a new thing. We can knock him down. Stab him. You'll stand back up. it a stomp again. Throwing yet another kick. Stab in the ankle again. And just like that. That's like what? 1,800 runes. We got a bunch of great magic arrows. Alright, and of course this guy's going to be annoying. But we can just ignore him. Run past him. And then do the same thing to him. The only difference being he's stuck on rocks. And of course, he has exposed ankles, which means damage. But of course, just like every other enemy in this game, he's basically designed to get exploited. And we can just do that. And okay, so that's 1,700 runes per golem. They drop extra stuff, but that doesn't matter. So that just gave us basically more than that. Oh, look at that, a glowing skull from an upper area. Huh. Well, we're here in Caelid now. And we just obtained a few special items from skulls. Heading backwards, we can grab rune fragments from the gravity peats, I guess. And of course, we can level up yet again. This should give us at least a couple of levels. Yeah, it gives us one level. Put a point into our intelligence. Now if we just do this one more time, we'll just be able to, just barely, be able to have enough intelligence to wield the Sorcerer's Catalyst that we're going to need to grab over in the next area. Of course, we'll have to fight Godric first, but this should help us get all sorts of things we need. And of course, we have this area here. Yeah, this is going to be my rune farm now. You know, said that was going to be my rune farm. I didn't expect to get absolutely eviscerated like that. We'll give this one more go. And I think after this last rotation we can end things, because it's starting to get late now. I mean, we made a good bit of progress. At this rate, we'll definitely be able to have enough stuff for the DLC by the time the DLC comes out. Oh lord, do not shoot me. Shoot the wall. Yep, shoot the floors, shoot the walls. Just don't shoot me. Oh, I'm sorry, were you trying to shoot me? There we go. More great arrows. And alas, we have ourselves this one last golem who's shooting the wall. I guess he's just annoyed that we didn't come over to him yet to give him the bubble he had. Jump now. Learn from our last mistake. Alright, he's gonna be out of range. That's fine, we can just... There we go. Alright. That should be more than enough to go ahead and get this area also gravellstone. This stuff is actually kind of rare. I mean, it only really spawns, like, what, once? Like, you can only grab this patch once per playthrough. It's kind of rare. We have all these goals, which drop golden runes every now and then, which is nice. And of course we can grab all these sanctuary stones from all of these guys. The gravity boys who blow themselves up. Ain't that just a fun thing to do? Alright. Now I have a 16 intelligence, which is more than enough to use the astrologer's catalyst once we get it. We need to get to Waypoint Ruins, and we need to take care of Godric. But I think that's going to be saved for next week, because we're starting to get to the end of, well, doing this week. There's a lot of stuff we can still do, but we're starting to close in on our time. So I'm going to grab one last item from...
Wait, well, you're back.
Oh, yeah, I'm back. or something. Alright, let's buy all the arrows we can.
Goodbye.
And now we're going to head here to end the episode. Well, anyways, this has been your bro Frost Brew. In the next episode, we're going to go to the Waypoint Ruins, get ourselves some sorceries. We're going to fight Godric. We're going to get some progress done. And yeah, that's all going to be next week. Currently for this week, that's all I have for you now. So I will see you all.